Hi, friends. It's hard to believe we're only in February. Some months feel long because of the cold, and some feel long because of the headlines. And some feel long because they have been really stretching us. But even here, even now, there have been moments of real joy. We watched Brazil win South America's first ever gold at the Winter Olympics. It was incredible. History was made in real time. We watched Japan earn their first medal, and it was in gold for pair skating. It's the kind of moment that makes you stand up from the couch and clap without realizing you're doing it. The kind of moment that reminds you what is possible when discipline and partnership meet belief. We saw competitors lift each other after heartbreak. We saw countries cheer for countries that weren't their own. And in a season where division can feel loud, those small human gestures felt bigger than medals. At home, we saw a snowstorm sweep across the Northeast. It shut down roads and schools and obviously our plans, but it also made way for something important. Neighbors checking in on neighbors, people shoveling sidewalks that weren't theirs, kids playing out front with their neighbors again, text threads lighting up with, "Do you need anything?" Sometimes it takes a storm to remind us how connected we really are and how connected we need to be. We've also seen and heard things this month that could hollow the soul. Acts and rhetoric that harm, stories that are heavy and almost don't feel real. And yet, somehow, in the midst of that, more people are speaking out, more people are choosing courage over comfort, more people are coming back together to say, we will not let hate define us. And at 6 Degrees, we felt that tension in a very real way. 2 of our purpose-produced campaigns lit up physical spaces this month, both Found at Sea by Find Your Anchor in Crispin and Protect Girlhood by Shiro Foundation and Duncan Shannon found their way onto billboards and train stations in Times Square, taxis in New York, and placements along the Las Vegas Strip. The Navy Yard in Philadelphia, the Chicago L, creative teams and grassroots nonprofits seeing their work elevated in some of the most visible places in the country. And then there was Shiro Foundation's campaign that went viral. Survivors shared their stories. They talked about how they were harmed, how they were groomed as children, how it happened, and why they hope young people see the signs sooner than they did, and how these campaigns matter. It is hard stuff, but it's good stuff. Because when truth is told, silence loses power. When stories are shared, isolation breaks. When awareness spreads, prevention becomes possible. We face momentary setbacks at times. At other times, we face harrowing mountains, but mountains are not meant to be climbed alone. No, they are meant to be climbed together so that when people reach the top, we can turn around, extend a hand, and pull someone else up. So that what once was impossible for us becomes a path for someone else. So if this season feels hard, if it feels uncomfortable, if it feels like you are being stretched, I want to gently offer this. It may also be an invitation to step into shared purpose, an invitation to care more deeply, an invitation to show up for your neighbor, your coworker, your community, a stranger, to build something steadier than the storm. Yes, it is only February, and yes, this too will pass. If we lean in together, if we choose compassion over comfort, and if we keep telling the truth and building bridges and checking in on one another, we will not just get through this. We will be stronger because of it. Thank you for being part of this community. Thank you for our nonprofit partners who are doing this brave work every single day. And thank you to our donors and supporters who make this work possible. Be well.